Hello. 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 Good morning. It is the morning as well this time. Huh. Alright. Oop. Early morning. Mm. Ooh, crinkly noises. There we go. Right, I'm gonna resize this, I think. So that so that I can see what's going on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, what's I got a couple of these lines in the wrong place. I think like that should be more like along there. I need to have my hip sticking out. Yeah. And that would pool around there. Sing sexy skeletons to the spooky skeletons meme. How are we? Stupid sexy skeletons. How are we doing? Okay, where are all my layers now? Because this is turning into a mess. That is the underneath, but I kind of varied from that. Where's that border? Because I don't mind where it crops, actually. If I can grab, there, let's grab that and put it on top here. Let's put it into this folder, and then I will update everything. Yeah! I guess they're sending tingles down something else, though, other than the spine. Right. Oh yeah, that's the plane I need to do there, and I will have to draw something else around her so that it fits. I was thinking about, you know, when you get the light hitting something that's transparent and it like kicks through it, and you get the, it's not a subsurface scattering, it's like the light goes through something and then it kicks a bunch of colour out, you know, like when you get a glass or something and it's very colourful and the light goes through it. I don't know if there's a word for that actually. Okay, let's do, oh, that's chaos, hang on. Where is it? Is it in this folder down here too? I've got a whole bunch of sketches. Lurking myself, doodling before bed, love to catch people streaming and drawing. It's inspirational, like, hey. I hope it helps. It always helps me, like, watching someone do stuff. It's pretty cute. Okay, right. Where is even the edge of the canvas? Where is it? I've made the grey too grey. Same color. Oh, this is like a small canvas anyway. Do we just crop it and then light bloom? Maybe it is bloom. Let me doodle what I'm thinking about. Okay, so she's gonna be like blue, right? She's gonna be blue like this. So I want the light to hit from over here and go that way, and then I can have it kind of like cast out into the shadow like this. So yeah, if she's like casting a shadow there, the blue would go like boom into the shadow. And it would look cool, I hope. In theory, it will look cool. In theory, it will look cool. I'll have to, I don't know. I don't want it to look too much like a slime girl, though, because it's not really what I'm going for. She's supposed to be more flamey, but I do think that kind of, not texture, but that kind of flavor would look cool. Where's that other reference? Why is there only 2 of them on that layer? Oh, hang on. Here we go. Which layer is that? My favorite game. It's got to be one that's visible. Oh no. Oh no, it's up the top, right? I'll move it out of the way now. I'll move them out the way because I don't want all that extra space at the side. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna delete that and I'll put it on a different sheet, or I'll put the refs up the top so I can grab them again, but they can sit there. I was kind of referencing for the pose, and I'm going to leave a little bit of bleed around the edge, and then I will crop it and then resize it. Crop and resize. No, hang on. I don't want to make it. No, I don't want to make it 72 DPI. I've been resizing things small, so my brain's like, yeah, 720. The light effect behind would be passed through, while the effect in her body would be absorbed. Ah, thank you. That's a good word for it. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about that, but yeah, let's use pass through. That sounds like it makes sense. Okay, how big canvas? Y'all can't shame me for my canvas size now, actually, because you can't see it. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not even going to tell you. You can guess. It's too big. Too many pixels. Also, I am waiting. I'm waiting for the vets to get back to me, so I don't know how long the stream will be. I may have to run and go and get my cat back from the vets. We will see. We will see what happens. And how long I can stream. It might be that I break the stream up and do some more when I come back. To make sure the cat's okay. 1 million pixels. 1 million pixels. I do like the way the skull's looking. Let's go and I need a 3D model to reference for the ribs. And probably those ones I had. Do I have these in the recent files actually? And let's not open anything that's a spoiler. Skelly lady, not that one. Skelly lady. 1, Skelby, no. Skelby. Shenanigans with a cat, nothing serious, I hope. She's got a little bit of the poopy whoopies. So she's going back for like regular kind of blood tests and stuff, but they're gonna see if they need to give her like fluids and stuff if she's struggling a bit with her poopy butt. So it might be a case if I have to go down there and get her, but I don't know when it's gonna be. We're waiting to see. She's doing a little bit better than she was. She went yesterday as well and got some medicine. She's doing a bit better after that. She's just keeping an eye on her. She's old. She's old, the poor thing. Right, what have I got? 2 separate layers? Right, let's take these layers underneath off. See, now she's just a skeleton. Now she's just a sexy skeleton. I don't know if I should make the horns bigger. They look kind of lame being that small. They look cooler if they're big. You know what? I'm gonna leave that one very light. And the rest of it doesn't really cause much trouble. What are you drawing also? I want to know. What are we drawing? Or is it secrets? Is it secrets? Oh, look, there's 2 of me when I do that. I didn't think about that. When I minimize the window, it like reflects in OBS. Okay, show me a skeleton. I forget which one I use. There's a nice reference one on Sketchfab somewhere. Human skeleton. Please and thank you. Here we go. Ridiculously oversized skelly horn, yeah. Why not? Okay, it's these flipping ribs that get me. I hate drawing the ribs. And the spine, actually, that's like horrible as well. Because you gotta count. You gotta play counting games with the ribs. How many? I know I was splitting it up for the different sections of the back because that made it like a lot easier. If I do this, can you see the other wawa? Or does it? No, it just does that. It just puts me in the void. Okay. I'm gonna be a little bit in the void today so that I can see my refs. I can't grab them, unfortunately. I can, however, put the link in the chat. Let me do this through Restream. Oh no, it doesn't like me pasting things. Okay. No secret, just not terribly interesting. Trying to get the sheer effect on translucent fabric down pat mostly. Ooh. That's cool. That's difficult. Good luck. I think I tried to do that on the Medusa that I drew a while ago. This skull looks better than the other ones on this set also. They look kind of janky on these. They're a bit inconsistent. Especially the teeth. Especially them teeth. Right, what do we got? I know we got the little... I'm just going to paint over the top of this probably and draw the shape in, I think. We'll see how much of a pain in the butt it ends up being. Let's do the edge outline so that I can kind of see what's going on, and then I will go over it more later for more line weight. Uh-oh, I just clicked a thing on Twitch. Layers and multiply layers are my friend. Yep. Trying to do that is really annoying in like a specific way when you're trying to get layers of things visible. That's why I'm drawing Skelby, because she's a nightmare with the layering. Just to bully myself. Just to be extra mean. Okay, so the easiest way I've found to deal with this bullshit is to, like, there's one here, and then, like, count them as they go down. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 1, 2, 3, like 3, 4, 5, and do that, and then like pull it away from those to get them in a more reasonable or like accurate position. And then there's the sort of like that swings off this bottom blobule, this little blobule down here, the bottom of the tie that she's wearing. So just do this kind of thing, and then later I will make it line art. I'm awake like way too early, chat. Too much coffee. But yeah, doing like this helps a lot, and then that will swing up into the neck. That one. I like how kind of flat some of the ribs are as well. It's interesting. They're like whoop, you, doop, 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 like this. I'm gonna keep messing around with the form until I get it, and then I can poke at it a bit more. What I will also have to do is like another layer underneath to get the spine, because I usually do. I do like da da da, and then like link them up. Oh, that's the wrong layer. What? Where did that one? What? Oh, that one's underneath that one. Okay. We're already in layer hell. Okay. I usually do that, and then you can like link them up, and you got the front and the back going on. Makes it a lot easier. Let's rename the stream. Let's call it Layer Hell with Skeletons. Stupid, sexy skeletons in layer hell. Yeah, there we go. Wonder where my old x-rays are? Wonder if I could use them for reference. Ooh, that would be cool. They don't let you... Well, they won't even, like, show you your x-rays over here. Which is lame. I want to see. Even if it's just on a computer screen, I want to see it. They never show me when I ask. Now I think about it, searching for rib refs would probably be much simpler. Yep. X-rays kind of like blurry, right? Usually quite blurry. I pulled that one out too much. It wants to be a bit more. It's like there's a shape to them. Like, duh, of course there's a shape to them, but you know, they've got a whole swoosh going on. So it's a whole shape. Do you want to torture yourself, chat? Draw some skeletons. Do I need to? I might need to do the spine. I might need to have a go at the spine. I'll have to make this. I don't know. Okay, let's have a go. Let's have a go. And if it looks bad, we do it again. If it looks bad, we do it again. I know I was using like a line kind of down there as a reference for where it starts to curve too, but I shouldn't do it on this layer. Should not do it on this layer. Wants to like point out down there with a wider splaying out. If I do that, and then I will make, is that another one of those layers? Yeah, it is, right. I'm not into the lines yet, but I'm gonna have to start colorizing these layers. It's in a pretty gnarly accident a few years ago, required more than a few MRIs. They were pretty flat visually though. That's that weren't gravel anyway. Huh. Interesting. Right. Is that one a... Am I winning with that? Right, if I just pull them out to these and like mirror it first, pull those out and then mirror those on the other side, do that, and then I will roll it around at the back. I did want a bit of movement as well. I guess where the ribs would like splay out a little bit as they move. Or is like the back kind of arches a bit, I guess, or it's not really that arched, it's more in the bottom of the back. It's really interesting looking at contortionists and seeing that most of the curve when they bend themselves into weird shapes is in the neck and the bottom of the back. Like these couple of vertebrae and those is like where all the bending is, and then the ribs really don't even bend that much. Interesting. Oh yeah, these like kind of link up to other ones, don't they, as well? So many. Why is there so many ribs? Why is there so many ribs? What a nightmare. Okay, let's see. That wants to swingy around. They're kind of like flat too, in a way, like that way. I'm gonna try not to make it too boxy because I tend to get very like sharp edges on things. So I go duh duh like that when it should kind of round out more. Have you ever seen those statues, by the way? I forget who a lot of them are by. I think they're like marble ones, but they've got like drapery over them, but it's thin and you can still see the form of the figure underneath, and they're very impressive, and they make me kind of angry because they're so good. The best kind. That's the genre of art that I like. It's so good it makes me angry. Makes me wish I'd made it. It's when you know it's the good stuff. Man, I wish I came up with that idea. Michelangelo? Maybe? Maybe. I can't remember. Is this working? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I've got to like maintain the edge around there as well at the same time, so I'm trying to look at like 5 different motions that these shapes are going in. Don't know if I should start drawing the ones behind like that all the way it curves. Sorry, I've got hiccups now. I don't know. I think I'm still making them too like thick and chunky, actually. They want more gaps between them. A bit more gaps. Oh. I might do the ones behind and try and get those. I forget that I've got like a 3D model I can maneuver around. Yeah, there's like a point where the curve stops and it starts to go like back and upwards, like maybe a bit further forward, like around there. There's a box, funnily enough. There's a box under there. Hello, Groovy. Ever looking to get irked? Google veiled sculpture. Apparently making stone look like cloth was its own thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I'm sure there was like one sculptor that did a whole bunch of them, but I can't remember the name. So cool. Like, how many layers do you have to think in on that? And it's like a 1-layer painting as well. If you're doing that in stone, it's insane. Yeah, this needs to be like more forward and around that way, where that drop off, or not drop off, but where it starts to kind of curve back and upwards. How are we doing, Groovy? Hello. Hate rib cages. Doing good, good. And you? I'm okay. I am waiting to pick the cat up from the vets later on. Waiting for him to call me. Okay, so yeah, okay. Getting it to like mirror is a huge pain in the ass too. A huge pain in the ass. I feel like this is gonna look terrible. I'm gonna try my best though. I'm gonna try my best. Just don't have many brain cells free. I think alcohol and coffee like mixed together. I've got some Baileys I need to drink actually. I should put that in my coffee. I haven't done that in a while. Good shit. That might be a bit better. Maybe. I'll take that middle off and see if that helps it look closer to what it should, maybe. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying, because there's definitely like something that I ain't catching in the way that they curve around. And it might take me a while to get it. Damn alcohol and coffee just moving forcefully in your mouth. How do we fight this? Yeah. just appears. How are we doing? Welcome to the street. What's going on? How are we doing? I need a couple more ribs down here. Let's see. Watch me like make a goddamn mess of this now. That's not too bad. If you want to like hate yourself, chat, draw some rib cages. If you want to feel like really incompetent and stupid, draw some rib cages. Right, let's have a go on this underneath. Let's have a go on the underneath layer. And see if I can do. Ready? Might not be curving like up and around enough because they attach kind of high. Use ref for skeleton drawing. I've got that ref of the one I've drawn over on the left of the screen, and I also have a figure 3D model. Can you see the link in the chat actually? If you like scroll up a bit, you might be able to find it. I don't know if the chat like refreshes though and you don't see it. I can link it again if you want it. Which one is that? Okay, that one's linking over there, so I want to I already feel that way, but I will do if I feel the need for more suffering. Yeah. The suffering extra. But yeah, I will dunk any refs that I'm using if you'll want me to dunk them in the chat. Again, just ask. I had one specifically for pelvis and the skull as well, so that I could see what I was trying to aim for. I don't think that's so bad. I think there's like volume in there that I'm missing somehow, so, but I will keep going. Well, phew, I never thought to use different layers to make rib cages and such. I've been mostly using different colors in sketching. I mean, that helps too, like layer it with the sketches. I'm doing the, you see the outline that I've got? I can do this. Woo! And it makes it easier. So what I'll do later is like split them into just the line art and get rid of the white fill. I'll rasterize it and then do brightness to opacity, so I just have the lines, and then I'll probably merge them down and draw over them to get more line weight variation. I might do the same with the hand bones as well, because that will be a pain. That's how I did all of these. Well, which is a good example. I guess just the first one is a good example because you can see all of it. But yeah, that's how I did these ones. And then I like went back over them. I think I did some of it with the spine too. Maybe. Going for life drawing, superhero drawing. Oh, were you like going somewhere to do it? I'm jealous. They only do that in the city here, and I can't justify that. You learned a thing today? Yeah. Cheese the lines. You don't gotta draw them all. You cheese them. Easy cheesy. Especially in clip. Very easy cheesy. I don't know if this is a setting or like what would you call it? Effect, maybe? That you can use in everything else. Layer property effect? Yeah, that's what they call it in clip. It's in the layer property menu. Right, these also need to sit the other way. Sit the other way. Mirror? Yeah, mirror. or mere, as the Americans say. Mere. Like a meerkat. I think I was making Cherry say that not long ago. I was like, say meerkat in the mirror. Meerkat in the mirror. Session in the city centre. That's cool. That's so cool. I'm jelly. I would love to go and do figure drawing somewhere. Okay, now I'm getting confused because there's so much going on. There's so many layers. Okay, let's just, where's that blue? Let me take the blue off so I can see easier. Yeah, that goes over there, and then that's like that one. That one. That one. Yeah, okay, they're like the same chunks of the spine. Same chunks of the spine, and then that one, is that in the right place? Sometimes I line them up with the wrong ones and it drives me crazy. No, this is right. It's just I'm not on the same one. Which one is this over here? Like that one. So it goes up to this one. So that one links up like here, like so. Right? That one linking up there to that one over on that side. Don't think these are like rolling right either. They want to be that way, that way. So many shapes, so many shapes. Lonely Artist, I found a group from a meetup app. It's fun, cool. I don't know if they do that actually. No, I did look at groups around here and there wasn't really many, or a lot of them like shut down, unfortunately. Ugh, I gotta have to start going out and just drawing shit on my own again actually. There was like more people than I expected that would come up to me and ask what I was doing when I was doing that. Just sitting around doing life drawing out in the wild. People are friendly when they think you are drawing something. They want to know. They want to know what you're up to, which is why I'm too scared to draw people. Actually, too scared to draw people when I go outside. So I'll be like, "Hey, what you doing? Can I see? Hey, who are you drawing? Why are you staring at me like that?" How does this look if I up that again? I don't know about it. I don't know about this. I'm gonna block in a few more chunks. Make your own group. But a month, 20 plus, it's a bit expensive. Oh, like run a thing. I don't know if I got the patience for that. It'd be nice to do it if there was just people that wanted to hang out. I know they do like little craft groups and stuff, but it's not like serious art study. It's like chill stuff, so I don't know. I want to like suffer. I want to suffer with other people and draw things and cry about it. I want like a art therapy session where I can sit and cry. Sit and cry about it while I draw. Like the art, I mean. And sit and cry about being bad at art. That's all I want. I just want to sit and cry about it a little bit. Okay, then we got the little stragglers down here. That does look a bit more correct. I think it's still kind of off though. Maybe. It is kind of easier if you just like slap them on. If you just slap them on and then and then go tidy it up after. So, these ones are super annoying. Oh, I've got to make some phone calls, actually. I just remembered. Funniest was I parked at the laundromat, I'm absorbed in my sketchbook drawing an angelic figure, and some lady over my shoulder. Did you draw that? Like as you're drawing it. Wait, did I flip and miss one? Is that the joint? Oh, I missed the joint. I missed one of the... That should line up there. That's why it looks weird. It's like an anonymous artist group. Come and say hi. I've been drawing for 20 years and everyone gasps and we all cry. Yeah, it'd be cool to like go out and do studies with other people that want to do that kind of thing, rather than it just being like a general craft group, which is chill, but I don't know. I want like I want camaraderie in the suffering, but I'm not gonna get it out here in the wastes. Holy gasps! I'm gonna do a quick BRB in a sec, also, but I won't be too late. Have I fucked this up? So I think I fucked this up somewhere. Or have I? No. Wait, no. There's like an extra rib that I've put in. I think. I'll come back in a minute. I'm gonna do a BRB. There's the skeleton. There's the skeleton. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll be back. I'm back. Hello. Title looks like a spooky, scary skeleton. Yeah, spooky, sexy skeleton. How are we? Truly a fate worse than death. 'Tis best to accept your fate and let the caffeine do its bean magic on you. How are we doing, chat? Sorry, that was a long BRB. I've got to keep an eye on my phone. Put it on charge, actually. Hang on. There we go. Waiting for people to call me. Okay, what did I mess up? Ribs. Yes, I did. Right. Let's do that. And I'll redo them. Oh, wait, did I, what? Why did I add like an extra one there? Oh no, I see. I think I see. Maybe not. Lurking, doodling still. Nice. Am I missing a fucking rib? No. I'm not, because I lined them up. I'm not missing a rib because I lined them up, and it should be fine. Should be okay. No, that wants to like roll out and then around and up a bit more. Like that kind of shape, I think. Oh no, kind of like, no, it's like that way, isn't it? It's very difficult getting these symmetrical. No, I'm not missing one. Right, yeah, that swings around to the same one because they are like, yeah, okay. Then up there and that way. So, it's, yeah, that's like one hoop. That's like one hoop. And then, where does that go up to? This one? And then that one is along there. Yeah, no, that is right. That is right. I'm just messing something up. Not catching it. I'll get it in a minute. What about that one? That one that one goes down onto that. Maybe I need more exaggeration on like this, like up and then around, actually. Oh yeah, that's what it, yeah, okay. It's that volume in there. It's the volume and like pulling that down and around where I shouldn't. Okay, I see. See where the problem is. Then it'll just be evening out the shapes once I get it right. Like the number of them. Do I have my noise on my phone? Actually, hang on. Oh no, my noise is off. Hang on. Ooh, there we go. Now I won't miss anyone. Okay, which one was I looking at? I think it was that rib. Was it that rib? I'm gonna put the bits of spine in next as well. And the pelvis. I guess I could draw the pelvis in like this as well and hope that it behaves. I hope so. Right, that is one here, and that swings to what over there. They start to like curve down a bit more around here as well, don't they? Like one more. Yeah, okay, and then there's the little straggler down the bottom. Right, okay. I see now. Is there one that's more of a straggler? Because I kind of pull them around a whole lot. Don't I? It's like a couple. There's a couple of them. There's a couple of them because there's really not that many ribs down here. Slap me another one in. Slap me another little dinky one. It's like more of an angle downwards too. And they need to wrap around better. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. I don't know if they're in the chat again. Someone recommended me an anime yesterday and I watched it and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I talked about it a little bit with Ambi while we were hanging out as well. It's like Freron or something. I was liking that. Comfy. Comfy watching. Comfy cozy. I forget the name of who was talking about it in the chat. I'm gonna keep watching more of it. I watched a few episodes. So it's a good idea getting rid of those actually, because I'm gonna, no, you know what? Leave it. I'm gonna get real confused if I take those away. It's gonna get worse. I'm pretty sure there's like 5 down the bottom, like down to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there is. Ooh, I'm right. Ooh. Oops. Oh, let me up that one so that you can see it. I usually make the underneath one a grey colour so that it's easier to see as well. Boop. Oh, you can't really see that. There we go. Now you can see it. Now you can see it. Let's try these down here as well. Is that's not one? No, that's not like a loose one, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think they might be a bit short. Maybe the spine's not skinny enough. Maybe. Yeah, the one that they attach to is a bit higher up. I think it's the flipping curves too. I know I was compressing them a lot in the last one that I did. Though the last set that I've got is reference over there on the side. You know what? Do it like that. Do it like that and make it just a big stack. Make it a big stack and then deal with it. Oh, sorry, I need to shut that door. See, that's wonky. Let me shut that door. It's making me angry that it slams with the wind. There we go. Oops. Okay. I popped the button out of my pen. Is that gone funny? Has it moved out of the way? What happened? Oh no. Hang on. Hang on. Problems. Where's the button thing? There it is. It rotated. There we go. Now I can't see the chat again. Hang on. I've got a procession of different windows. Favorite dish? The food, I mean? Oh, I don't know. What do you think, chat? What's your favorite? I like... This shouldn't be a difficult question, should it? I'm not sure. Everybody likes a pizza. Humans like pizza, right? I'm pretty sure humans like pizza. Trying to think of something like funky that's not a basic answer. I do like depending on how well the cat is at the weekend, I'm supposed to be going out picking berries, so I like to make a berry pie, which is pretty fucking good, actually, like pretty tasty. So maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. Spaghetti and fried rice? Wait, like together? Or just like separately? Spaghetti is also a thing that humans like, right? Well, I was a top fan. I had a chinfold privileges for the Chintamonts. Chintamonts? When it was most... Oh, the Chintamonts. Hope you're doing alright. I am, thank you. My cat's a little bit ill, the poor thing, but she should be okay. If I'm making it, chili, probably cheap and easy. Omelette if someone else is. Can never make it look pretty. No. How are you doing, Shape? Also, what's jiggling? 4th of July. Oh yeah, happy 4th of July, chat. I hope you have fun with your fireworks and all that. And your barbecues and your I don't know. What else? Shooting guns, I guess. Be careful. Be careful if there's like drunk drivers and stuff also. I hear that's a thing. Right, I do like a macaroni and cheese. Oh, you know what I made one time? It was like macaroni and cheese, but on nachos. So it was like nacho cheese, but with macaroni. That was disgusting. It was disgusting, and I want to eat it again. That's my reward when I get a lot of project stuff done. Whiz bang. What's that? Fireworks. Few people be able to count to 10 without taking off their shoes. Wait, what? What? I don't get it. Is that ribcage too small? Not too small. I do have a habit. Okay, I have a habit of like tapering them towards the top for some reason. Let's try and correct that a bit. I make them too kind of egg-shaped when they're actually a bit wider. Loaded nachos, that sounds delicious with bacon bits. Yeah. Yeah, that's the fireworks. Ah. I don't know if we have those over here. Right, let's make this like crunchy. Let's make this crunchy by moving it around. Let's ruin what I've done. That does look better actually, like straight away. Good. Thank goodness for the warp tool. Or liquefy. That's a horrible word for it. But I like the liquefy. I think I put olives with those nachos too. It's like olives, paprika, some other stuff. I might leave that and line it separately. I don't know about the neck. I don't know about the neck or any of what's going on down this way because it's kind of crunchy. This is real crunchy down here, so it might be best. It might be best that I leave it alone. That's completely the wrong pen also. Black or green olives? Black olives. I don't like the green ones. They taste like... I don't know. They taste like burning rubber to me for some reason. I don't know if there's something going on there, like with cilantro. Or some people it tastes like soap. That's the thing with grapefruits too, right? Where it tastes like vomit for some people. Oh, those are a little bit further back. I'm probably messing that up. Okay, let's just draw them like little nubbins, and I can use this as a like sketch layer to go back over after. We can go back over it after. I can't make OBS small enough to fit everyone on the screen. Okay, there we go. It like resets my layout every time I switch it to an arts and def stream as well. Like every time I log in differently into Restream, which is just great. I love it when it resets my entire setup and I have to move things around repeatedly. It's great. We're supposed to be arts and def streaming on Saturday, also in the middle of the day. What is it? It's like 2? I think it's like 2 my time. Let me dunk the link again. The arts and dafts stream. The arts and dafts stream. There we go. We will be on there on Saturday, assuming that there are no cat problems. If there are cat problems, I probably cannot stream. I need to keep an eye on it, just in general. I gotta be careful about the way these stack also, because I made that bottom bit very curvy. Okay, how many up here? How many? Oh, I can make that like tall, can I? And it's not in the way. Yeah, okay, good. How many neck vertebrae? It's about 6 or 7. Okay. There's like that one, and then they like curve forward, so I need to. You know what? Let's do this, and then I will block. Let's do this, and then I will block out the shapes between them. Like 1, 2. You wouldn't even see them all. You wouldn't even see them all. I'll probably do that. Just to get a loose shape, and then I will go into more detail after. 7, I think. Yeah, a couple of them are gonna get covered up. Are they like connecting in the right place? Also, I think they should be a bit further over that way. That's better. That's better. There we go. And then all the little squibblies. I'm gonna go hug Baban an old cat, baby. Bye. Have a good day, Shay. Thank you for popping in. Thank you. I will give a cat a hug from you. I will let her know. I was looking at her little feet last night, and she's got like speckles on them. It's very cute. She's got little speckly feet. When they've got like pink skin and it's not pigmented, they get little spots of pigment over time on them as they get older, and it's very cute. She's got that on her nose too. She used to have like a pink nose, but now it's speckly. Right, that looks better. That looks better. Do I still have my pelvis? No, I don't still have my pelvis. Give it back, chat. Give it back. No, I've got a rougher pelvis. It really annoys me that they're so wide front on, but like side on. They're very, very like flat and squashed. Squashed it down. Aggravates me. Do I want to line anything now, or am I gonna? How tidy do I need my lines to be? Because I could go and line it and just like wing some of it, but maybe I should tidy the sketch up again. Maybe. It would be a bit better that I still got coffee. Hello. That was a tractor, sorry. How many streamers like soundproof where they are? Actually, I was thinking about that. Do they have like completely soundproofed rooms so that they can screech and not worry about everyone hearing? Some of them must do. I give it back. What am I supposed to use as a fruit bowl? Fruit bowl. What kind of fruit you putting in it? Watermelons? Wearing one as a hat would be pretty cool if you had it like upside down, so the flaps were on the side. That would go big brain. Hang on. Can I do the thing? Actually, change the setting and just like whoa. Tammy Slayton. Again. I don't think she's got that anymore because she's lost a bunch of weight, right? She hasn't got the old beluga forehead going on. I have this edge line twice, right? Yeah, I do. I don't know what clothes she's gonna wear, actually, because I've changed my mind. I don't think I want to do... I don't think I want to do the flash bodysuit. Where did it go? I can get rid of that now because it's like a sketchy pass. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. 3 oranges and a pear. Probably not gonna eat. Pears are nice. I need to check my pears in the garden, actually. Most of them like fall off the tree, but I live in hope. I live in hope that they will survive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about this bodysuit I was gonna do. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. She needs some kind of human skin on her, because it's funny. And I get to draw skin as well. Then. Or like render skin. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What's the best way to go about it? What other things have I drawn it in? Oh, what would look cool? Whatever, let's just draw on top of it. Who cares? Whatever. Do another. Make another layer, whatever. Add another layer to the pile. Oh no. Right, there's my like outline sketch. There's my outline sketch. On top of everything else. And I'll sketch in blue so it's easier to see. She can have like a pin-up kind of dress. I'm just wondering if I should cover up some of the rib cage and then it's less work, you know? I would still paint it. I've done it before, but I don't know. Don't know. Maybe I'll save some time. Something like this. Maybe something like that and then lace it on. I don't know. It's not exactly in the middle either, is it? It's not the easiest thing to see. There we go. Do I want it to do that? Is the video still playing over here or am I going crazy? Oh no, it is. Okay. I love that it just like autoplays your own stream. That's infuriating. I gotta go and pause it everywhere that I'm streaming. Maybe. Ooh, what about like a onesie like that? Just down. Definitely go with something smaller though. Legit shame to hide all the bones. It would. You're right. I mean, it's not like she's got anything hanging out, you know, skelly bones. It's only skelly bones. Nothing rude. Let's just like tactically cover up some of the rib cage, because that's the fucking worst. You're gonna watch a movie tomorrow? Oh, which one? Which one? Is it a new one? Oh, someone recommended that I watch Lily Cat yesterday also. I like that. I watched that while I was working on stuff. I like listened to it. I'll probably watch it again so that I can pay more attention to it. It is on YouTube, English dubbed, thankfully. Silverfish. Silverfish. Those are something like in water, right? Aren't they? If the water's bad. I think we have a different name for them. I think that's like the American name, right? I would have to look them up. The insects movie? Oh, is that the name of the movie? I haven't heard of it. Is that too skimpy? I was like, oh, I can do like flowy stuff, but do we really need any more flipping layers? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. She can have a I don't know, gulch hugger onesie. They live in books mostly? Wait, what? They live in books? Let me go look them up. I have no clue now. I have no clue. Is that like an earwig? No, because it hasn't got the pincers on its butt. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Oh, they're weird. Huh. I wonder if we just don't get those here. It looks like a mix between an earwig and a, oh no, what are they called? Woodlouse. And they live in, do they eat books? Are they like bookworms? They're so strange. Yeah, I've never seen one of those. They eat the glue in old books? Oh. Eating the glue off stamps. Harmless. Huh. Do I want to do anything else with this? It's like a cockroach and an earwig, yeah. I have only seen earwigs that look like them. And the woodlice. Okay, let's get a little bit more like gulchy wulchy going on down here, because I'm pulling it in too sharp, I think. It's the annoying thing, she's see-through, so you can see everything. See too much. What if we have something to roll around the arm from there, like that, maybe? I don't know if that's too much. I don't want to cover up the arm terribly. Wait, what do termites eat? They eat the house, right? I can swing that behind. Do we just want, I guess we just want that like a big old thong then, huh? So we just want a big old thong. Why not? There we go. Is it gonna be too much if I have some lacing? Oh, great. If I have some lacing along here too, like that. Like on top of the ribs, that might be a lot. Everything might get lost in there. Yeah, kind of like that. It's too much. It's way too much on there. Way too much. I could do something around the neck like that. I don't know if I prefer it as a onesie though. What do you think, chat? What do you think? I'm having the issue where I really like drawing a lot of design things transparent so that you can see the anatomy underneath, but she is transparent to where you can see the anatomy underneath, so it'd be like 4 different layers of bullshit if I do that. Or at least like 3. At least 3. Reverse bunny suit? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it kind of is a bunny suit, you're right. Yeah. It's a little bit bunny suit, a little bit mankini. A little bit. Cool. Yeah, that's swingy. Swingy that way. Maybe a bit wider. You wouldn't see much of the rest of it down there behind the bones anyway. Would you? I don't like that over the shoulder either. I'm getting rid of that. Getting rid of that. I think it's ugly. I think that's ugly. Maybe just the stringy along and behind the neck, because I can make that visible behind as well. Have it made out of like human hair. It's like plaited human hair. And a string, and then there's little bows of human hair, maybe. They would be fun to paint with the hair texture. Like the shine on them. B movie? You know what? I've never seen the B movie, actually. Not even once. Mankini was the term I was looking for, but bunny suit was all I could think of, yeah. I mean, they're pretty close, right? It's the it's just the shoulder. Maybe I should play up the shoulder more like that. Maybe I should make it more mankini. Yeah. I think I like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'll end up changing it as I go anyway. What about like human hair coming off here, like a ruffle? Or not a ruffle, but no. No, I don't like that. Weird. It's gotta be human skin somehow. I could put the nippies on it, but I won't. I could make it like 1-to-1, where she's wearing the skin. Oh, what if we give it a belly button? What if we give it a belly button? Actually, that should do the job. That should do the job. Right there. That would be pretty nasty, right? That would be pretty nasty. Another boob roll. Boob roll the same. Below the sand. I don't know. I guess I could do more seams on it like this because I like having like pieces stuck together, so it's what's the word? Patchwork. It's a patchwork of different pieces. I'll just have to come up with some cool shapes. And not have it, I don't know, I don't want it to sit over the like curves of the body too much. Like if I do it right along the rib line, it might look weird because the shadow will start to change like along that plane. So I don't want to put it along the edge of a plane, really. What about like this? Maybe along there. No, I don't like that either. Maybe chevron shapes would be cool. I don't know. Like follow that kind of down like that. And then down again. Oh, sorry, that is loud. It is loud. Have that join up to the belly button. Okay, do I think I'll leave it like that and not make it too complex. I'm like very tempted to put the nippies on. I won't. If I'm gonna do that, I'll have to paint them separate. I keep thinking about it and threatening to do it, but I don't. Right, let me go and do another BRB. I will leave it like that for a second, and I won't be long. Won't be long. I'm back. Not relevant to the picture. You heard of the term fanny pack. I have. Picturing it with an actual fanny. Maybe just one cheek though. So I usually call it a bum bag because fanny means something different over here. Fanny is not a bum over here. That is a separate thing. So I did draw a fanny pack on her that was a gunt rather than a fanny. They would I think they would ban me from Twitch if I drew a fanny. And YouTube. Okay, what do I want to do? I shouldn't do shortcuts and mess it up. I've lost the plane for the bed. Also, it's here somewhere. There it is. There it is. Let's do another sketch layer. Let's do another sketch layer for that one. Okay. I'm just gonna block that in, and then I can add more things. I'm gonna have to add something like on the side, and maybe over here and here are very blank right now because I'm focusing on what's going on with her, but I'll have to add some things in. Do you know already? Are you just being terrible? Oh dear. Right, what now? I may ink the skull. I may ink the skull. Do I want like a whole bunch of over here? Oh, is that the same layer as the skull too? Yeah, of course it is. Okay, let's be careful. Let's just do that for now, and I will like render it out later. I'm gonna have to draw me fabric shapes again. Hello, how are we? Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure how to pronounce your first name. Also, I know the second one is Ramachandran or Ramachandran, right? I've heard that name before. How are we? Welcome to the stream. Well, this fabric's gonna be fun to draw. It's not. It's really not. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate that too. Everything's gonna be a pain. Is that better if I leave it like that and then I can maybe... Do I want to swing it that way? Because I like the idea of like that to center it. Yeah, that's right. Good. I'm glad. I try not to pronounce people's names wrong. Right, how does that look if we have a little slight empty space around it then that I can isolate the values in maybe so that that can be a different value from whatever's like here. I think. Nice sketch, thank you. I am working on it. I'm gonna try my best to tidy it up a bit more, I think. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back over the sketch again. Because there's so many flipping layers of it. Oh, I'm sorry, I've got bad hiccups. I just went and ate something, now I've got hiccups. If anyone has suggestions for what I should put like here and up here, go for it. I don't really know what to include. I'm too zoned out drawing anatomy. I think I can pull this over here now as well. Get rid of some of that void that's appearing. Right. if I do that, it's a little bit clearer. I can reduce that one a bit more too, because do I even need that? I don't think I even need that underneath. There's a few. Oh yeah. Let's keep that edge outline, because that's just bleed. That's just extra bleed around the edge. To give me more room. Figure out what's going on. Right, yeah, I don't need that anymore. That's one of the earlier sketches. I will do a, I'll do like a compilation of these, like the process on them, to post on the Patreon as well, so you can see all the underlying stuff. I'm gonna take a quick look at the time lapse. Gotta run. It's fun watching you draw for a bit. Catch you later. Have a good day. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for hanging out. I just have a quick look at what I've done, and then I can figure out what I want to do. Or what looks funny. Really does help more than you think, actually, watching the time lapse as you're working on something. I bet the file size is huge too. Let me check. I bet it's gone crazy now. Oh no, it's not that bad. It's when you start bringing in like gradients and colors, the file size starts to go crazy, so I have to start rushing. Rushing to get it to work, right? I will reduce. You know what? I'll just turn that off for now, because that's whatever. That's whatever. That's just on top of everything else. I could kind of ignore where I've got that and not draw anything underneath, and maybe try and draw that ribcage. Ants bite you? We used to have red ants, and they would bite. But they aren't around here anymore. We do have a little bit of an ant problem. Oh, I'm going to end up flipping ink in this thing. I'm going to end up inking this thing. Which might be a bit pointy in the face also. Meow! Hello, Zane. What's going on? Meow. How are we? How are we? How? You are eating ants. Ooh. Eating ants. Barbecue? Bet they're crunchy. No, on the rocks. Ooh. Like blended. Like an ant shake. Protein shake, start the day. All ants. You know what, let's like round that out more, because I always point it. Whatever, let's suffer. Here we go. Let's suffer. Oh, I can't draw the line in the way that I want it to sit. I need some stabilization. Just a bit. Slow the line down. Yes, yes. Tasty. Mmm, crunchy smoothie. They do make ant spicy sauce here in India. I've never eaten it though. Huh. Oh, wait, like they cook them with a sauce on, or they make a sauce from them? It makes me think of the bug burgers that I was telling people about. Bug patties. Looking like a hockey puck. No, they make the sauce from the ants since they have spicy acids in them. That's why we feel this sting, so they use that. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Let's keep these lines like very skinny. Let's keep the lines nice and skinny. I'm not painting a lineless, like absolutely not. Doggo? Wait, where? Where's the doggo? Where's the doggo? You can hear barking? Oh. Neighbor doggo. I do like me a nice zygomatic arch also. Let's try not to occlusion shadow with the lines too much, actually. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Like that. That's it. Oh, hang on, hang on. Like that is what's supposed to be going on. So this wants to move over a bit. You doing on this fine day, Banana? I am not bad, thank you. I'm waiting for the vets to call me, so I might have to get put down, chat. I don't know. We're gonna find out. They're gonna call me back and let me know. No, my cat's getting blood tests done, so and they're seeing if she needs anything else. So I'm gonna be going and picking her back up later when they call me. Do you bite another human? I warned you. No, no, no. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't bite. No. I haven't even got any teeth. Not like my own ones, anyway. They're not. Listen, they're not my teeth, so it's not me biting you. I did not. I did not do it. I did not. That's not gonna hold in court. He's bullshit. I did not do it. We were drawing Tommy Wiseau last night. Cherry was drawing Tommy Wiseau, and I was trying to guess who she was drawing. So I started like mimicking the lines she was drawing. I was like, oh, it's Tommy Wiseau. If Cherry shows up, I will ask if I can show it. I hope the kitty is fine. Thank you. I'm just checking on her. She's been a bit sicky lately, so. Then again, she went yesterday and they gave her some medicine and it helped her kind of perk up a little bit. They're just seeing if she needs anything else. And I need a medicine prescription actually for drugs. Did you hear about the case where a guy got a hair transplant and killed someone, so they found someone else's hair DNA at the crime scene? No. No, but that's fascinating. Interesting. I'm gonna look that one up. Do I want to like line around that? Because it kind of looks like ass. Kind of looks like ass to do that because it's just like a plane change. It's not really like an edge to define. I'm not very good at the old feathered lines either. I tend to just make them chunky so that the fill tool behaves
You know what? I always draw the temporal line like too high as well. I don't leave a lot of room for the brain case.
It was an old case. Confused everyone because the person whose DNA it was miles away and with actual proof of it.
Huh. Weird. I will look that up later. That's making me think of people that are chimeras. How do you even say that? Chimera? Chimera? Like the lady that gave birth to a baby and they did a DNA test and it was like, yeah, this isn't your baby. It's gonna be a problem if I line that too heavy. And again, I don't want to deal with like the flats annoying me around that actually. Not the pen scribbles. Yep, flipping pen scribbles. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna have to start rotating the canvas. That's just how it's gonna be. I'm sorry if that's annoying. You know what? It's annoying to me because I'm gonna have to look at it in the time lapse, and that is why I should not be moving the canvas around too much. I need to train myself to not do that again. I was doing pretty okay at not wobbling the canvas around too much for a while, and then I went straight back to it. Rip the time lapse. Yep. It's gonna be awful to watch. Is the, what is that hyoid bone actually? Is that around the ear? I feel like it's around this area. Oh no, it's the one in the neck. Oh. Supports the tongue and plays a crucial role in swallowing and speaking. I see. Yeah, it's like at the base of the squishy chin triangle. I forget the name. I thought it was around the ear for some reason, but nope. Wish we could make the time lapse ignore the rotation like it does for flipping. Oh. Oh, like the actual Clip Studio one doesn't. I'm thinking of where I'm gonna get the stream footage. I'm gonna get the stream footage and put it together because it'll have like anything I show on the screen on it. Speaking of, I haven't put my, where did it go? Aha! I haven't put that one back on. There we go. I always forget that thing when I turn it off. Don't record natively? I could. I don't want to make my computer scream though. I just grab the streams later. I don't want to overburden the poor thing. Okay, hang on. Chin. Chin, chin. Chin, 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 chin. I gotta not draw too many lines, please. This I always mess up as well over here. Smooth. Should make that smoother actually, it's too lumpy. Too lumpy. Buy another 5,090? Wait, what? Oh, she's got the little ear holes. I should give her some earrings. GPU. Oh, I see. Maybe I should have done another sketch. It's hurting my brain. It's hurting my brain. What's that line size look like? Is that too big? Is that too big? I really want to like, oh, that's, hang on, is that the hyoid bone? I see it. It's funny looking because it's like, it's like little vampire teeth upside down, like that kind of shape, but higher up. I don't know if I will draw that in. I haven't been on the other ones. Do we need to see the hyoid bone? Do we need to see the hyoid bone? What was that gap there? Because I feel like that's too long, maybe. The philtrum. It is shorter on ladies. Does look like upside down teeth. It does. Looks like the plastic vampire teeth you got. Maybe these teeth too big now. So. I think this one's gonna, it's gonna look goofy. This is gonna look real goof. Oh, hang on, that's the bets. Oh, we'll find out if I'm gonna be put down, chat. Oh, yeah, all right, chat. I'm going down there now. We'll find out if they're going to put me down. You might see me later on today. You might not. I might come back and stream after if they don't put me down at the vet. See you after.